Yo, we're back. This is war number 11 of the Alliance War season. Today we're bringing in Cosmic Ghost Rider, Human Torch, and Nick Fury. And we've got a really short, quick war for you today. Not a lot of fights. Just doing a quick scout of the path here. You saw Void in Section 1, Mr. Fantastic, Black Widow Clairvoyant, Thing Boss, Korg, Apocalypse. Pretty good stuff. The champions I had for this war really didn't have an advantage, so I took basically the only fights on my path. I also had an issue with the recording. There was 2 fights actually that didn't record for some reason, so today we're only taking 5 fights, I think, is what you're going to see. I actually attempted 6, but again, don't have it on video, so I'll kind of give you a breakdown of what it was when we get there. But first up on path 4 is this Void, so Nick Fury, pretty much the only person here who can counter this fight. I guess not technically the only, he's probably the best though, because you're going to be getting these debuffs on you from Void and from standing close to him. So you can see I've already got that one, and I'm not even standing that close to him for a very long time. I'm trying to back off, and it's still getting applied, so I have 2 on me now. So I'm taking all that passive damage because of him. So we're going to heavy here to purify them, which works. But again, like you can see how much damage it did to me just already. We've got another one here. He gets knocked down, so we purified it again. Dex the special 2. Go in for some more hits. Get that debuff back on us. We actually get clipped by the special 1 here just to add insult to injury right as he's about to go down. So we take some more health loss, but ultimately he goes down, and Void is just such a pain to fight. I hate him. We get the full attack bonus because Nick Fury is a great counter, but good defensive placement. It's pretty much guaranteed to take some health away. So that's going to push us up to this Sorcerer Supreme here, and this is a fight I'm going to take. I brought in Human Torch. Obviously, she's a Mystic. Pretty standard stuff here. We just have the Heavy Hitter, Power Alternator, Ebb and Flow knockdown to be aware of. So again, we're going to heavy attack her right off the bat to get her knocked down and take that protection off and get the Fury. So this is a pretty good pull here. This is a duped 6-star. I definitely would save her for offense. She is a defensive defender, which makes her good, but I mean, she's a pretty valuable attacker, I think. She has a lot of utility, so I don't really get the point of putting her on defense, especially because Human Torch just absolutely melts her away. We're going to bait out 1 special right here, just because her passive power gain gave her enough, but we go in for another 5-hit or 3-hit combo, and we drop her down with another special 1. Pretty simple stuff, 27 hits. We're still at full health. So really good fight. Full attack bonus, obviously. So yeah, good stuff. We don't have to preserve a lot of health because we're not taking any big mini bosses. Something that didn't record though, there was a thing on the Footloose kinetic transference node, and you can see I lost my Nick Fury and my Torch is almost dead. That's because I did try to take that fight and it went horribly. It didn't record, so I don't have it to show you, but yeah, that did not go well. I had to use Torch's pre-fight to get him down because Nick Fury did like nothing to him. Just an overall disaster. Not much to say about it. So we're going to use Human Torch here on this Mr. Fantastic fight, and we actually knew pretty early on this war was going to be a win. As long as we could just clear the map. Deaths didn't really matter. Our opponents skipped like every section possible and all went one way, so we were pretty confident this was a win. And this is actually pretty cool because I'm actually going to end up healing Human Torch quite a bit from this fight, from all the debuffs he places on me. I also can't get my temperature up, so this fight goes on a little longer than you would like it to. But without the energy damage, I'm just not getting temperature, and they're running max limber, so I can't hold the heavy for very long. Plus, Mr. Fantastic has a chance to evade, and I don't want him to evade the heavies. So we're just doing regular, short 1, 2, or 3 hit combos. So you don't give him the chance to evade and place those debuffs on us, which would make him unblockable because we already have 2 on us right here. We're not throwing a special, which would give him a 3rd. It would give him the Careful Study debuff, which is how he's given me a lot of problems in previous wars, is that Careful Study debuff stays on for the entire fight, and he goes unblockable. So we're not throwing any specials. We're going to heal up from his debuffs right here again. So we entered the fight with like 30% health, and we're already up to 70 just from that debuff healing. And he obviously hasn't hit us yet, so it's all good. It's just pure health gain, and it's a slow fight, but again, considering we're gaining health, I don't mind. We're gonna go in for a few more hits here, and he goes down. So we get the KO, we get the full attack bonus. We actually recover about 40% health, I think. So that was great. Obviously, we had lost an attack bonus to the Thing previously, which I didn't record. But yeah, so far so good, with the exception of that Thing. So up next to finish off our path is a Black Widow Clairvoyant. And again, steady build-up, unblockable, crumbling armor. Her special 1 does apply 3 debuffs, 3 bleed debuffs. So she will be unblockable until those bleed debuffs fall off, if I allow her to throw it. So I'm using Human Torch because obviously we have the class advantage and we can down her pretty quick. And the goal here is to push her to that 2 bars of power. We really don't want her throwing the special 1. So that's the strategy right here. So we're blocking the hits. We get her to the 2 bars of power. So we're going to bait this out really quick. But the Incinerates are killing her. We're going to punish that special attack. And yeah, there she goes. Really simple fight. Obviously, had she thrown that special 1, it could have gotten a little risky, but we just played it so that she wouldn't do that, and we get the full attack bonus, and we move on. So this will be the last fight you see in this video, which is this Killmonger right here. And, you know, he's a 5-star, rank 5. It's the Ebb and Flow Intercept, redoubled determination node. So this is good placement, but this really makes him tough to use Cosmic Ghost Rider as an effective option, because Cosmic Ghost Rider applies so many armor break debuffs, and every one of those armor break debuffs make him gain power so much faster. So you have to really be concerned about that. It definitely worried me. But Killmonger, I think most people would generally agree you want him to throw the special 2. So the fact that I'm giving him more power to get him to that special 2 faster isn't really a big deal, I don't think. Right here, throw the special 2 off of the heavy's charge, and you can see the armor breaks that are applied now. So 3 hits gets him to like 2.5 bars with all those armor breaks. And yeah, that's the problem with this fight right there, is that he just gains power so insanely fast. We haven't intercepted yet, so our damage is capped. We have to bait out another special 2 right here. Fortunately, he throws it pretty liberally. Not too hard to bait out his special 2. We actually get a really clean intercept right there. And we throw the special 2 while we have that Fury, and that takes off a good chunk of his health. That was really clutch. That was important. But he does have all those armor breaks on again, so he's gaining power insanely fast once again. He throws a ton of special 2s in this fight, and that's just because of that redoubled determination. So again, pretty good placement for him. We're going to throw the special 3 here. We don't have the Fury up. So again, we know this isn't going to do a lot to him, but we're way ahead in this fight. This fight's actually going really well. Despite the circumstances, I wasn't able to take this fight when and where I wanted to. I was out and took this in a really crowded place, and it was really difficult to concentrate. So I knew that this was kind of going to be a risky fight, and I wasn't really planning on taking it, but we had gotten to the point where we needed to clear the map and time was running out, so we just kind of had anyone take a shot at it. But so far, so good. We've got him down. Right here, though, take a hit right to the face. He just absolutely destroys me with a combo. So now this fight is like pretty much even. Throw the special 3 here. That was a mistake because he had his indestructible charges from his special 2 still. So this special 3 does absolutely nothing. It would have done very little because of the Ebb and Flow Intercept node anyway, but this literally does nothing to him. Not at all what I wanted. We go in, we're getting some damage on him. He's down to 3%, but I just totally miss a parry, and we end up losing the fight. There's our second lost attack bonus of the war, and yeah, someone else comes in, knocks him down. The last fight I had actually was a Hulkbuster mini-boss, and again, wasn't supposed to take it, but I didn't really have a choice. and I actually fought him with Human Torch and did pretty well. Yeah, he was on the Hazard Shift, Poison, Incinerate, so we got him down to like 15% health and then died. So again, the recording wasn't working, but yeah, not my best war. No MVP spot, very few fights, but we get the win. That's all that matters. That puts us at 6-5 on the season now, which means once again it'll be up to this last war that determines our end placement between Gold 1 and Platinum 4. So yeah, hopefully we have a really good matchup in our last war, and hopefully I take some more fights and play better than I did this war. So here's to that, and we'll catch you in that video. Thanks for watching.